Okay, now I truly do need to apologize for my hair. I was kind of napping with my dog and woke up and decided I needed to talk about this. And this is just a really quick rant, but Rachel Maddow makes me sick. So here we go. Let's make me tiny. What's going on there? Oops, wrong one. Tiny me is right there. I fucked this one up. But so here's Rachel. Now listen to this.
While we're on the subject of the unquestionably and unerringly excellent performance of white men in their job duties, though, did you see the press conference this morning from Trump's newly confirmed Secretary of...
For real? I gotta play that again. Here we go.
While we're on the subject of the unquestionably and unerringly excellent performance of white men in their job duties, though, did you see the press conference this morning from Trump's newly confirmed...
Performance of white men and their job duties. For real? Whoops. Come on now. That's what I meant. There we go. Of white men and their job duties. What if I had said Kamala Harris was a complete failure on the border? Hey, nice job, women of color. Yeah, that's completely inappropriate. I will tell you, white men are sick and fucking tired of it. And even take white out of it, men are sick of it. Toxic masculinity. You want to know something? When your fucking power was out, especially like in the Midwest and the Northeast, you have a snowstorm, you get your garbage picked up, your heat goes out, you call on a Sunday, you need help. You need help with anything. A water line breaks and you're on your way to work and you see guys that have been there and it was on the 11 o'clock news and they've been there all night or somebody just got there to relieve them. It's not a bunch of women who are there. And this is not to be disparaging or draw lines or whatever. It's to point out that men do the hard jobs. Men do the hard fucking jobs. And it's like, is this completely forgotten? When your power's out and somebody's climbing up the pole. I see this at least twice a year. There's this one transformer that blows out and it's right in between, or kind of between the house next door to me in our shared area behind our houses. And I swear to God, invariably, I mean, maybe it happens because I don't see it if I'm at work, but when it happens and I'm here, it's men. It's men. You know, I being in the chair, I need help around the house. And when it comes to, you know, like pounding nails and unclogging drains and shit like that, I did have one handyman that was a woman when I first moved in, and she was awesome. Since then, in terms of, again, like pounding nails and doing kind of the hard work, it's men. Men do those jobs. And I don't have a blue collar job. I don't have a hard job physically. I can't, but that's beside the point. But men are fucking tired of it. Men are tired of it. You know, I like the Mike Rowe podcast. He does this show, Dirty Jobs. And he, I don't know if he still goes up there. I don't even, Deadliest Catch. I think he hosted Deadliest Catch or had something to do with it. The I manage a building, and one of the things we do is we track injuries, and our goal is 0 injuries, and that's in a year, and that doesn't. It has happened, but it's hard to go a year with hundreds of people and not get hurt. But anyway, the injury rate in deadliest catch, so salmon boats, crab boats, what have you, in the upper Pacific, in the Alaska area, the injury rate is 100%. And that's not measured in a year, that's measured in 30 days. And then the catastrophic injury rate, I believe, is 10%, if I remember right. And I don't remember if that's 30 days or a year. And that's like off the fucking chart. And setting aside that specific job, in the United States, men who die on the job, it's just over 5,000 annually. Women who die on the job, it's just over 500 annually. 10 times more men die than women. Okay? Women's health, big topic. Health in general is important, and that's not to say. Here's my point. The average lifespan of a woman in the United States is 78.2. It's either 78 or 79.2. Here's Lucy. Hi. I didn't mean to sneak out on you, but I kind of did. I just wanted you to sleep, but I'm here. And for men, it's 73.8. So it's a 5-year difference. And I'm sure that some of that is attributable to suicide. And oh, by the way, you talk about, people say, well, trans this and fucking trans children, the attempted suicide rate. Why don't you, not to minimize it, but I'm going to minimize it. Taking a fork to your wrist is a cry for help. That's serious, and that's sad, and that's bad, and it should be addressed for sure. But 70% of all suicides, people who actually, or events where someone actually successfully takes their life, 70% of suicides in the United States are middle-aged white men. Stress, anxiety, hopelessness, what have you. So, women live 5 years longer. Women die on the job at 1/10 the rate. White men, 70% of every suicide in the United States. And Rachel Maddow says shit like that. And other women do too. You know what? Men are masculine. Is it toxic? If you don't like it, fucking get over it. Men are masculine. Women are feminine, generally speaking. We can't even fucking make room for human nature anymore. We're so sideways. We got to get over this. And look, it bugs me that I even feel compelled to preface my statement with this, but Donald Trump's a blowhard. If you think he's not, you're not paying attention. I didn't vote for him. I didn't vote for Kamala. Now what's my point? Oh, if you want to know one of the main reasons he got elected, that's it. Right? He got, I think, 1/3 of black men. He got the majority of Hispanic men. Men are sick of it. Men are sick of it. Again, when there's a snowstorm, who's shoveling you out? when there's an ice storm and the power lines are down? Who's climbing that pole? And like, actually look. Like, go look. And if you're like, well, women do those jobs. No, they fucking don't. No, they fucking don't. And this isn't to disparage or criticize anybody in general. I'm criticizing Rachel Maddow and that kind of behavior and people who don't get it. But anyway, that's my rant. That's my rant.